What's good with it in the hood with it? We're here, man. Look at you see how Dubs hit him with this? Dubs went like this. Why do all Southsiders do that? It's a Southern California thing, man. For reals, even in YA, they were doing this.
Yeah,
Hey, every time we walk past them, they'd be like this. They'd be all just chopping it up. As soon as we walk past, they go like this. What's up, huh?
What's up, Pese?
Mm-hmm.
I should have grabbed the water.
They'd be all quiet like they were talking about some high level shit. And they were just talking about how the Clippers can't win a game, right? So,
hey, Owens, I'm gonna tell you right now. Especially when we were in YA, the last thing any vato from Southern California was talking about was the motherfucking Clippers back then.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Respects to everyone in here, man. Alfonso Rodriguez, the CV3 tapping in. Says, what's up, homie? Eastside player, Smoke Dog. Shark City, Dennis Tidick. Anthony O is tapped in. What's up, brother? God's Child, Big Lucky 777.
Another one.
That's right, man. Buzz2314. Also, yes, we're going live over here on my channel. Trev Wappin, what's up, Big Trev? Hey, True Lies, thank you, my brother.
True Lies,
I appreciate you, man. True Lies is different today. From the 909 to the 805 to the 408 down to the 209. Much love. Let's crack this off. Raza Unity. We are one people. Absolutely, man. Again, we've been saying that for the longest, man, and I'm glad that resonates with people. Beautiful Queen says, hit that like, subscribe. Team Gunner, Psycho Nevada, Robert Pena. All the homies are in here, man. Well, so what's up with it, Dubs? So again, man, for those of you that don't know about Dubs, make sure you guys tap in with this channel, the Dubs channel, as well as the Dubs channel. And even more so, man, thank you to all the people that blessed him, man.
Absolutely.
For Coco, for that puppy.
Yes.
That you know how it is when you have a dog, man, especially a new addition to the family that's a baby. He's actually raising this baby, so it's actually like, you know, your baby getting hurt. So I could understand. Yeah. Hey, what's up, John Valenzuela, Sucker Free, Danny Buenelos, on them, Walmart to Walmart. I say Walmart to Walmart. Canales, what's up, Holmes? King Sambo, Wappin Prim, saludos, Dubs, bless Young Coco, Beautiful Queen, Team Gunner. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Kathy says, I'm chasing you guys around. We appreciate you, Kathy. Thank you. James Pritchard, you guys are both real. Love your truths. Absolutely, man. It was a trip because I did that the interview that I dropped with a righteous individual, and I told Dubs to listen to it because they have similar stories, but also similar mannerisms and education. If you could tell that, if you guys watched that interview I did, part 1 and 2, the guy's super educated. And Dubs would tell you, people in prison, them are some of the most educated. You would think, while they're in prison, they can't be so smart. Shit. Some of the most educated people I've ever met were in prison. It's a trip. People educate themselves righteously.
And you know, it's funny because I've seen people say, well, what do you expect? This guy, of course, he's not intelligent. He's an inmate. And I'm like, these vatos have no clue.
Yeah, they don't. We're talking about guys that could fucking quote Aristotle and Plato's and Socrates and Nietzsche and Sun Tzu and even more than that, even earlier, man. Instead, you would think me and Dubs are having a conversation on the phone. You think we're talking about this or that. We were talking about books, authors, great authors.
Yeah, the conversation we were having earlier. Yeah,
that's the conversation we were having. That's the type of mentality of someone who's been incarcerated. We were talking about, who wrote the best books and what books we read. And these are the type of conversations you have with someone that could identify rather than just talking about chicks or who dropped the best song and all that. I mean, you want to enlighten people and educate and get educated into, hey, I never heard of that author. I'm going to trip out on it, Big Haas has a question for you, Dubs. Part 2 to the question.
Part 2, Dubs. So with where to go? Damn, that shit jumped.
So with not having anybody from your area and there only have enemies of your vato can turn into being enemies to homeboys, right? Basically what you were saying earlier.
Pretty much. Yeah. Especially in the joint. Because you don't, in the joint, you're not, you got to remember in the joint, you have to be willing to kill or die for another homie. So the whole neighborhood shit, at least not on a level 4. Vatos that try to push their neighborhood shit in there, they'll get hit. They'll make an example out of them to show there's no favoritism. You know what I mean? There's no set tripping on a level 4. You're playing ball for a thing that's way bigger than your neighborhood.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, it gets ugly, man. It gets ugly. Hey, there she is, Natalie. What's up? Y'all ever read The Wretched of the Earth? I have, Johnny Chingas. That's a good book. Bobby Love. Now, this is Brown Pride. Raza united from south to the north, west coast, east coast, all around the world. They could run Fortune 500 companies like nada. You know, quietly as it's kept, there are some, maybe not Fortune 500 companies, but some rather big companies ran from prison, would trip you out. What are your guys' thoughts on G-Face? Well, Martin, if everything that's alleged to be true is true, he's in trouble. I don't think we're going to be seeing him pleading his case on the internet or social media. I think this has got much bigger than the internet. I think that this is real life. And you got to understand, not even the snitching part or the allegations, but even more so, he's got a Fed case now for, you know, that he was indicted on.
Yeah.
So that's what should be first and foremost on his mind, not trying to prove the allegations wrong, because at the end of the day, I mean, it's in black and white. It's pretty much out there. I don't think anyone has a personal agenda against G-Face enough to fabricate paperwork like that. I don't think so. And it only makes people that have gone against him in the past come out shining. People like Bozo and other individuals are now taking to the internet saying, see, I told you so. What's up, Big Oos? What's up, my brother, Big Matt? Tommy T says 70 times 7 and beyond, a good book. Read that. But read that book in Walla Walla. Tap that motherfucking like button. Hit that like button if you guys haven't already. Thank you. We appreciate you. Hey, it's Gun and Dubs again. Yanda. How did G-Face slip through the cracks? Great question. Because, hey, me and Dubs had that conversation earlier, and you asked me that. You were like, how is he able to wiggle out here?
And I'm going to look at, I watched some of the 1090J thing, right? And he read the paperwork. And I'm going to say this. I don't know anything about it. I'm not trying to minimize the snitching that he did. That's that. I don't know nothing about it. But I will say this. Hey, what's up, YT? They used a certain legendary group's name, right? A certain group of legends. And they said that group, like people from that group moved on G-Face, and he testified against him. And I'm telling you right now, I highly doubt that those were members of that organization. They were probably somebody who's under it, but not that. If it would have been members, G-Face would be dead. Period.
Yeah.
But what
100%.
the feds and what the Hudas will do is put it like this. If you were part of an organization, any of the organizations, you're underneath the big four. If you move on somebody, what do you think the DA and them are going to do? They're going to put it in there that you are a member of this organization. You're not. But it's sensationalistic. It gets the jury to, you know what I mean, and the judges to look at you a certain way. I highly doubt that those were members that touched him and he survived. I just don't believe that.
Hey, a perfect example doesn't
mean he's still a rat. Period.
Oh yeah.
But just that part right there, I was like,
a perfect example is Sir Dino, Pastor David Rocha, that was caught up on the Black Widow back in the days. And all throughout that paperwork and everything that I've ever seen, it always referred to him as being a member of the organization, which he never was.
That's what they do.
He never was. But because he was an associate, they try to sensationalize it and make him part of that. And even using the word associate, but with that in front of it, the title in front of it, it tends to steer the judge, the jury, and everybody a certain way. Because now anything they've ever done or are known for, that you become associated with that.
So Sox Life, what's cracking? Not only that another reason why they do that is it becomes a predicate act. What's called a predicate act for that organization. It's just another thing that they can use on a RICO or any other case to say, look, this group has done this. This group just tried to do that. It's a game that the feds play, that the cops play.
Yeah, Mob Nasty, man. Thank you. I appreciate you, bro. Robert C. Hey, Lali. What's up, Lali? I appreciate you. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. Yeah, absolutely. And we had that conversation earlier when this all broke. And I called a couple of my peoples from LA and I was chopping up with them. And they even told me, here's the trippy part of it. The individual who I talked to, Dubs knows him well too. Solid as they come. Very good friend of my channel, very good friend, personal friend of mine. And Dubs knows him very well too. And he even said, he was like, bro, I heard about this a week ago. Yes. I said, well, why didn't you tell me?
Yes.
Again, I would have not released anything without, anything. But he was like, that's the word going around. So it's the way that guy was moving, all outlandish,
Lali.
throwing off money and all that. I'm really surprised that he had the audacity to do that, man.
For reals.
It's a trip. God's child says, I am caught you guys before I get ready for work. Hey guys, question: how worried should G-Face be? If it's
as
true,
worried
very
as he
worried.
has been. As worried
Very
as he already has been. He
Yeah,
knows what he's been doing.
The perfect example, if you guys go to Dub's channel today, he dropped the video, the G-Face video. Look at that thumbnail. Because before I even seen Dub's thumbnail, I mentioned that exact moment, and Dubs goes, you know what's funny? I used that as my thumbnail.
Mhm.
When Whack 100 confronted him on No Jumper, and the way he started to shake and sweat and smoke cigarettes, and just by his body language and the way he moved, I knew something was horribly wrong, and he was scared to death.
Yeah.
Right there. What's up, Garrett? What's up, Cuzzo? I'll see you, man. Cousin Gun, Cousin Dubs. As a black man, I appreciate you both. Thank you, man. That's the homie Garrett Riddle, man. Has been rocking with me forever.
Appreciate that, Garrett.
Natalie Smith says, "A G-Face out." That's a great question. Great question.
I don't think
know.
he is. I don't think he is. But who knows? He may have gotten released. I just don't see the feds. Obviously, they're mad at him, right? So I don't see the Fed. I see the feds fighting him being.
Not only that, also what also happens is the moment that he got indicted for any type of scheming or whatever they're saying he had going on, his money got froze. His accounts got froze. So unless he has cash somewhere buried in a backyard, that's why they always say bury 100 grand at mama's backyard, right? So you have that on you. If he doesn't have that, if he didn't figure out an exit strategy, so to say, he's fucking he has no assets anymore. Everything's froze. The United States government will try to take everything.
They said that when they raided his pad, they found they said a gun. Well, on End of Sentence channel, there was a gun in a bush outside. There were guns in a safe, and there was 20,000. So all that money that they always had out, laying out, and using the money counters and all that. Apparently, that's just for the video, and then it goes right back in the bank.
Yeah. Hey,
Gerardo, gracias.
Saludos, my G from Baby Jokes and PJ's G-Face is a clown. This guy says, hey, Gerardo, I appreciate you, man. Again, I don't make no personal attacks on G-Face. You know what I mean? It's not personal. But whatever he's done, he will pay the piper for it. You know, as far as personal attacks, do I have anything against that man? Not personally. No. Again, I heard everything everyone else has ever heard about the questioning his integrity or the hood hopping and all that. I've heard all that. To me, that makes no difference. It doesn't affect my life. It doesn't affect me, and I don't think anyone should trip on that. But if he is definitely testifying against people and working with the government ongoing to or was, he needs to be worried, man. He needs to really be worried. People don't play about that. Who's going to get indicted next? Bozo, answer it, Gunner. I don't know, bro. That'd be your guess is as good as mine, bro. I'm
going to say this.
Yeah.
On 1090 Jake's video, I think that what he put in the video regarding Bozo, I think he didn't have to do that. I think that put Bozo in a bad spot. But at the end of the day, 1090 Jake is only talking about what's out there. And so Bozo at the end of the day is responsible for whatever he posted. And if anybody gets in trouble based off of what Bozo posted, Bozo will find out.
Yeah. I mean,
you got to be careful, man. You know, you have to be careful.
That's the problem with nowadays, this era we're living in. Everybody wants to, and I understand breaking news and talking about it, and we're content creators. That's what we do. We give our opinion, our educated opinion on things. But you have to know how to toe the line, what to say and what you can't say. You might know more than you lead on or lead people to believe. But there's certain things you can and cannot say, man, when you're just, bad things happen.
You know, it's just weird that things that people used to whisper in the 90s, people scream and shout on social media now.
100%.
It's so fucking the whole world is upside down, eh? Serio. It's like, I don't know, man. I'm glad I'm a square.
Frankie D hit it right there when he says Dubs warned everybody that the feds were watching. If you guys only knew.
Yeah.
Best believe, okay. when you've participated in gangs at a lower level, a higher level, whatever the case may be, any type of involvement with gangs or street activities, crime, best believe there's always been somebody watching you. Maybe not particularly you, but there's someone watching people that are moving that way. They've always assigned, there's groups that are assigned to watch, especially YouTube, man. There's cold cases that have been solved. There's a lot that's going on, man. Matt Simon TV, do you think he'll serve long sentence? It depends on what he gets convicted for. Feds, I think, I don't know, man. I would have to look into it. You know who would be good on that is on the, what's the Razor Wire? What's the guy's name?
I don't know his name.
He can give you the whole rundown on all that. True Lies, man. Craziness. Thank you so much. See some crazy shit with Brick, Lush, and Raider. Brick was trying to say that the South can snitch. I hate that right there.
Did Brick said that now? Brick is part of that line? The Southerners kill more Southerners than no other group kills their own people at a rate the Southerners do. Their own
an alarming rate.
For nothing. But that's gonna be okay. Are we fucking kidding? Like, that shit is crazy, man. It really
Alex Valencia, what's up, brother? Gunner and
Brick needs to go take one of those 100 fades out there. Just one.
Brick needs to go there on a Thursday when WAC 100's there and have a conversation, or a 600 conversation. He has a lot of conversations before he could worry about what Southerners do or don't do. One thing I could tell you, I was from the other side, the opposition, and that is as false as they come. I don't know why that narrative keeps being spun and people say that, but we're talking about people that will kill you over making your bed wrong, right?
I don't think it was Brick, Holmes. I think it was DW Flame's brother. That's what somebody told me.
Okay, yeah.
I don't remember Brick saying that at all.
And my thing is, you're saying Raider was there, Compa Raider was there. I don't even understand why he would allow that to be said around him.
I don't believe he was,
or even engage in that conversation. I'm not saying he was there, but if he was there, that cannot be spoken on. You know, anyways, I know you and Dubs way more shit, but some things sometimes don't need to be said. Exactly, Natalie.
Shit, he's saying Compa was there and he tried to say no, and Brick kept pushing the narrative.
he should have took flight where he was mad at. Y'all think G-Face is going to hear from the big shots? I think he's going to be kept away from any type of big shots for the rest of his life. Hey, J. Marin, gracias, man. Again, I believe if G-Face, like we said earlier, if G-Face was actually testifying against legends, like Dub calls it, he wouldn't be around anymore. I'm just saying that he's not going to be walking around or cruising a Lambo around LA. I'll tell you that much.
And I don't think he would be on YouTube.
What would your Compton Primo say about Adam 16?
You see that guy, the fucking white guy on fucking YouTube? Isn't that vato we seen the other day on gay porn?
I said, what, you watch gay porn?
He says, hey, the fucking old lady, she leans back and she leans back, you see, but she likes Africana. I don't know if I can go that route, you see, but I try.
Right? Legendary, what's up? YG 1800. So is 1090 not giving Bozo a head up by putting it out there? What exactly did he put out there, Dubs? Because I didn't catch that. I don't watch all the 1090 shit.
So he said that, because how Bozo and G-Face had that thing. G-Face tried to put out that fake AI shit on Bozo, right? And I think Bozo, in response to that, he said something along the line, sent a DM, and I guess G-Face put it out there. But it was a picture of G-Face's house, and his wife and one of his kids was in the picture, and it says something like "be careful" or some shit.
So basically, he's saying he was doxing him. Leonard Lujan, gun, bring Dubs for some Chico's tacos, a little vacation. Mud Hooligan, when homie said Sheila looked like 1090J.
It says she looks like 1090J, isn't it? Says she looks like 1090 after you got fucking placated by Pino.
Arturo Turi Gonzalez. Turi, what's up, Turi?
Pino.
Yeah, Pino. One time Pino told me, this is back in the day, hey man, I'm gonna charge you $5,000 for an interview. I said, motherfucker, I got more subs than you do. Good evening, Gun and Dubs. Great to see the Rasta coming together. Much respect from the No Town. Shout out to Fresno, Homes. Thank you, Arturo.
Hey, what's up, Arturo?
420. We got 441 in the building, man.
Wow.
Thank you guys so much. I
Are
appreciate
we on the
you.
big channel or the small? Your big one or your small one?
We're on Gunners Collective TV. The 100K one. Alex, the one, the one where I bought all the
I'm
subs.
trying to, I was just, you see how I got all competitive? Like, this Vato just beat me right now. I only had 300.
Good. You beat me where it counts.
It's all good.
Alex Valencia says, send me both your IGs. I don't have an IG, my brother. I do TikTok.
Shit. My IG, what is
Sorry,
my
I stepped away. Question was, y'all think G-Face is going to hear from the big shots? I don't know exactly what he's got going on. To be honest with you, I don't wish bad upon no one. But if this guy was actively working with the federal government against people, there it is right there. Alex.
It's YT and then the real Dubs V.
Hey,
That's
Trev, what's up, man? Hey, I appreciate you, Trev, so much, my brother. You already know, man. Let's give Trev a happy late birthday. It was his birthday the other day, man. That's a good,
what's
good
up,
man
Trev?
right there. The Fed started watching you. They have 10. And then I just noticed another thing that we're going to talk about right now. They have a 10-year open period to continue. I don't know if that's true just for my 4 charges or what they put in the open case. Never indicted me, so I know they're still watching. Oh, they're absolutely always watching. Someone said, Real Capers, paperwork just came out on Mr. Criminal, he says. I don't know nothing about that, man.
Wait, where'd they say?
It passed, but he says paperwork just dropped on Mr. Criminal.
Well, look it. I'm gonna say, I mean, Gunner can say whatever he wants.
Mm-hmm.
The paperwork has been in people's hands. A lot of us have seen it. We've just chosen to stay out of it. People kept getting in my comments, oh, there's no paperwork and this, and I'm just like, what do you mean? Like, it's been out there. I'm not gonna have nothing to do with it. It's none of my business. You know what I'm saying? But if somebody finally dropped it, then there it's out there. But it's been floating around.
Put it like this. The other day, myself and Dubs went into Criminals Live to show support. Okay. Not supporting that we're supporting people that have told or nothing like that, but just to go in there and support the raza for, we just wanted to have a good time. I don't know what the fuck.
I just wanted to see what he was doing. It was on
we
TikTok.
We were bored, to be honest.
He was asking for money guns and diamond guns. I was like, damn, what the fuck are those? I said, that's how you make money. Shit. That's how you do it on TikTok.
Hey, thank you, Timepiece Esquire.
Hey.
I appreciate you.
Where were you? I was just live.
How was G-Face claiming he was from Avario, but not one time either in a music video or interview did he have someone from his hood there with him? I mentioned that. I mentioned that today in my video Timepiece. I'm glad you caught that. I said, every time I seen him, he had brothers around him. Not that there's anything wrong with that whatsoever, but I mean, if you claim to be a Southerner or Sureño, then where's your camarada? Where's your people? So I'm glad you caught that, man, because I mentioned that as well. White Russia says, shout out to Gunner and my favorite Dubs. There you are, White Russia. We see you.
Hey,
back to that live. So we're on the live, and I say, Dubs gets in there, and immediately he goes, hey, Dubs, I see you, bro. I appreciate your intelligence, your education, and he's just fucking Dubs Chorra. By the end of that live was stretched all the way across the screen because he was stretching it, right? I'm just saying. So I jump in, right? You know me, I always get the hate, right? So I jump in. He's like, oh, Gunner's in here. What are you doing in here, right? He says, and I said, hey, ain't no hatred, bro. And he was like, don't you talk shit about me? I said, you're the one that talks shit about me. I'm just up in this motherfucker, right? And he was like, oh, I thought I licked my lips a lot. I said, you do lick your lips a lot.
Yeah.
But I mean, that don't mean nothing. That's on you. They call you lickety split. That's on you, right?
Lickety split.
We got 516 in the building. So this guy, yeah, he tells his moderators, kick this motherfucker out. I said,
I know, I didn't hear that part.
Yeah, he was like, kick this motherfucker out. I was like, damn, you're acting like I dropped the paperwork I have on you. And then I just got on.
I did hear him say that though.
I said that, true.
But yeah,
his face went white and he kicked me out. Mm-hmm.
What's my Cash App? Oh, let me write it down.
Type it in and I'll pin it, Dubs, for you. Because again, for those of you that don't know, that are just getting in here, and I know we're talking about G-Face and a whole lot of other shit. Dubs almost lost his dog yesterday, man. His new puppy. Yeah. So I was talking to him and he was in a bad way. This was right after it happened. He was like, my dog's eye fell out of his head. I was like, what? So now the guy's in NyQuil, Alfred, the West.
Oh, I thought I could type, fool. It's if I try to join the chat, it's gonna make my channel go live.
What is it? What is your thing? What is it?
It's the $sign and then it's the real Dubs. The real and then DUBESS.
The like THE?
THE REALDUBESS.
DUBESS.
Yeah,
Right there.
DUBESS.
Okay. Tell me if it's right. Hey, Joe Ruiz, thank you so much, brother. I appreciate everyone, man. The support for the channel is real. Thank you.
Yeah, that's right.
Let me pin this for Dubs real quick. This is Dubs. Damn, why can't I?
You have to just light it up. You can't pin it on here because we're on StreamYard.
Okay, well, there
I
it
don't
is.
think.
I started. There it is right there.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
Yeah. Trev also put it up. Trev's got it too.
All
Vic
right,
Uno,
gracias.
what's up, Noah? My lease is done. When are you going back to LA for sushi with Dubs? You know what? I don't know, man. We've been conversating. We were actually, hey, to be honest with you, we were actually going to go live for our first time together, like in the same building. But we just decided just on a whim, let's just do it today. Dubs, let's grab a Corona, bro. You deserve one. Raiden, Slow Feet Donis is 500 in the casa. We got 523 people. Thank you guys so much.
I haven't had 500 in a long time, so congratulations.
It's been a year.
Shit.
Dubs, what's your email, homie? I need your opinion, says Noel. Yo, Gunner, read my comment. Tevin.
Thank you, Natalie. I appreciate that very much.
Comment. I'm sorry, bro, if I missed your comment. Gunner, what's the update on the homie Turlock? My primo Turlock? That's my cousin. Turlock is my primo, man. Gunner and Dubs, YouTube Tag Team Champions of the World. Nightmare. Orale, man. Shout out to La Jolla, Orange County. The homeboy Nightmare says, how do you think things would be if the North and South would put the past behind and rock together? How would Cali change? I think there'd be a lot more money to make, a lot more doors open.
Who's this? Delay. Thank you.
And for 10 minutes and 2 vaccines cost me $320. I send mine to all the pets in the casa. AC Bar. It's ugly, huh? They said Little Ghost is finna get you. That's all right. I'll be right here waiting. Mob Nasty says, Wapin.
Thank you, Delay. I appreciate it. Oh, shit. That was JD Delay. Hey, JD Delay is in the house. Thank you very much, JD. I appreciate you, homeboy.
Oh,
right here.
Man. Everyone hit that like button.
You blessed me with a cash app.
JD Delay is in the building. Shout out respects to my partner, JD Delay. If you guys haven't tapped in, I'm sure most of you have, man. Go tap in. One of the most intellectual and funny individuals on YouTube. I appreciate and TikTok.
And he's about to hit 1 million.
Yeah, he's about to hit his 1 million, man.
Sub.
And you know what? Some of the most solid, actual, factual information. He does his homework, and I appreciate that. Big Hoss says Dubs, which is the deepest barrio in Oxnard. Thank you, JD.
Oh man, who asked that?
The homeboy, Big Hoss. Okay. Is it Chiquez or South Oxnard?
Well, that they're both Chiquez.
Yeah.
So because I'm 50, I want to say La Colonia, right?
Mm-hmm.
They've historically been the biggest in the 805, period. All of the 805. Probably even back when Bakersfield was part of 805, Colonia's been that. They've always had a minimum 1,000 members, right? But the South Side got big and is very, very dangerous. I don't know. I don't know which one's bigger now. I really don't. It's that close now.
Yeah. Hey, Alex Gunner, did Turlock? Turlock is my primo, homes. That's my primo silent son. I knew him when he was a baby, right? I heard he was doing life for that murder, so I don't know. Last I heard, he was up there in High Desert. I don't know, bro. Tevin. Yeah, that's, I don't wish that upon nobody, bro. Also, man, one thing I wanted to say about JD Delay too is he's also about sobriety. He's also about helping people stay sober, clean themselves up, because we've all been there. He's been there. We've all lived through that. So he's a big, he's big on that. He's big on being a sober coach and a life coach, but also even more so than that, man, he's what I am, and that's anti-pedo. Get out of here, man. We don't got time for those.
Happy birthday, Ibarra.
Gun, you should give your life to the Lord. Stop playing with the red devil. My life has been given to the Lord, bro. Saludos to both of you from El Paso, Texas. Valentin, what's up, perro? The Gun, Fresno is in the house. Rough. Nice to see you and Dubs doing your thing. All love from the Bulldogs. Today is my birthday, Gun. Hey, happy birthday, AC. The Spence, I didn't know, bro. 51 is still going strong. Looking smooth, brother. Central Coast Cali Raider, good to see you guys. 805 Santa Maria in the Casa Homes. You guys are eating, drinking tonight. I hope everyone is good and has a great weekend. About the
He said,
paperwork.
JD said he's over here finger blasting the like button. Appreciate it.
Hey, Bobby Love, we touched on that on Dubs Live, and I absolutely agree, man. Me more so than everyone, right?
No, and that's why I said, excuse me, Gun. That's why I said
ahead.
too. We have seen it, like we've had the paperwork for weeks.
Yeah,
We didn't put it out. It's none of our fucking business. And people have learned the hard way, Holmes. If you want to put it out and just be wary. You know, but we have been, we saw it. I'm gonna say at least a month ago.
Yeah. And what they were saying, he was saying, paperwork
It could be
falsified.
fake.
He said paperwork could be falsified, and absolutely. I've seen false paperwork. I actually, look at Free from Fetters Grove is in the building. What's up?
What's up, Joey? How you doing?
It's been a long time, brother. What's up with you? The leak says homie hangout exposed G-Face first. He absolutely did.
He actually
did that. Josh did that, man. And Dubs and Guns just chilling. That's right. Free from Fetters Grove. Did 1090 Jake put G-Face paperwork out? I'm not gonna say that he actually did it, but he's it's out on his channel now. Dubs, you need to read Bozo's IG post on G-Face. This fool just confessed on that post that G-Face threatened his life.
I don't need to read that. All I'm saying is this. Look, this is just, look, Holmes, these you guys that want to, and I'm just in general, not you guys here, but those vatos that really think they're still in the streets, right? Social media ain't where the streets are supposed to be, right?
Period.
And I'm gonna say right now, if you're from Southern California and you have somebody like G-Face where you see the feds are trying to pin anything that happens to him on the legends, don't threaten that man, because what's going to happen is you're going to threaten him. You're threatening him for yourself, right? Yeah. They're going to pin it on them. You think they're going to be happy with catching a new Rico because of your stupid ass?
Yeah.
They're not going to get in trouble. You are going to get in trouble. They're already washed up. They're already doing life.
When it gets to that level, the best thing to do is leave it alone. Alex Valencia, you got to hit my TikTok, brother. That's the only way to get at me personally, bro. Lise says, but Dubs, a YouTube Yarda is on fire. Well, YouTube Yardas and real Yardas are a whole different story. Bobby Love, I agree, man. Tevin Newman says, why does No Jumper dip their hand too? For views and money. That's why. 200th paperwork dropped this year. Still not a single stub toe. Streets ain't the same no more. Hey,
well, here's what I'm going to say about this. Freight Shaker. Here's what I'm going to say about this. You.
Thank you, JD.
There are bigger things for people to focus on. Just because something hasn't happened doesn't mean you keep poking at something. Because then when the demo is put down, then you got people screaming and crying. Well, you keep poking at shit. You know what I mean? The streets haven't changed that much. Not certain things. They're just focused on other things right now, probably. Let those things settle, and then people are going to say, shit, why did this happen?
I wanted to put this up here. I wanted to put this up here real fast, man. And again, I don't wish nothing upon no one, and I don't want to speak anything to his existence. But Gunner, I think Chess Watson is going to go through some type of fraud or tax shit. Watch something shady there. Again, you didn't hear it here first, but you heard it here first, man. You're not too far off, bro, I think. Free from Fetters Grove says, I'm just blessed to be living the life from beyond those walls. You hear me, man? Hey, I talk, man, if they only knew. What's up, my brothers? Shout out to the East Coast. New York City is in the building, man. If you guys haven't tapped into iTalk, if they only knew, make sure you go tap in, show them brothers some support. They've supported me from day one, and they are real good individuals, man. Are you two primos? No, Randy. But we're friends. Angelica says, yeah, like keep trying to front. You're solid like criminal. Yeah, like keep trying to front like you're solid like criminal. I don't understand, Angelica, what you mean. What's up, Guns happening from San Marcos? 2 big dogs, only did 4 years in the state. Shit, that's 4 years too much.
For reals. Hey, thank you, Joey. Joey says, to all those out there putting in hard work to stay free and make that money the legal way and the right way. That's right.
Here's a question for the gente. What do you guys think about the new video released from CNN of P. Diddy beating up his ex-girlfriend? I'll let you take that, Dubs.
600 in the house. I just saw that. What do you guys think about the new video released from CNN of P. Diddy beating up his ex-girlfriend? Look, I don't even want to watch shit like that. You know what I mean? I heard a lot of stories about P. Diddy running from men. Let me see the video of him beating up a man, standing up to a man. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna watch a video of some weird ass alleged sexual deviant beating up a beautiful woman. I don't respect that at all.
On the Streets TV, there's a Waterfront Pyro who says he remembers you pulling up to YA. You went to his unit. He wrote about you in his book.
Vatos in books and shit.
It was hard to watch, bro, says JD Delay. Yeah, you know,
I couldn't.
I seen the still clips of it, didn't watch the video of it, and I'll tell you right now, he's no man who beats on women, man, is a man. You forfeited being a man at that point. A man is a protector of women. Regardless, there's never anything that a woman should be able to do to get you that frustrated. Hit a wall or something if you're that mad. Believe me. Killing the live game again, Holmes. I'm all fucked up right now. I'm thinking about saying, hey, let me get at you. Big respects, free competitors up in the house. Johnny Chinga says, I'm from the CPT. I never saw a North Fighter in my life till I moved to Modesto. In 12 years, I never had an issue. Even while living in the heart of the hood, their respect means a lot. Absolutely, man. And I spoke on that today when pertaining to the G-Face thing, where he said he had the NK under his armpit, and it meant Norteño Killer. And I said, and maybe and Dubs could stamp this. Never in my life, and I've been doing time with Southerners from South Central LA, Sela, Nella, Harbor area, not even LA necessarily, San Diego, Inland Empire, everything past Bakersfield, Bakers on back. I've never ever seen a South Sider from Southern California have an NK on them. They don't even care what Norteños got going on.
No.
Period. That's an upstater thing. That's their tattoo. So when he said he had that automatically sent off alarm bells in my head. And I said, that guy's lying. That'd be the first one in history. I'm not saying it couldn't be, but no. Hey, White Russia, it's heartbreaking. He kicked her in the face. Yeah, he's a piece of shit.
Wow.
The cold part about that situation is the day prior to it. What's up, BIC? What's up with the Gunsmoke? The day prior to him saying that, I actually talked to him on Instagram.
Thank you, Joe.
Because I told Dubs. He contacted me on Instagram. G-Face, hey, Gun, I'm a big supporter. I watch you. You're funny, this, and that. And my gut was telling me, this guy wants something from you, or he's trying to fish. So I kind of backed up out of there, mentioned it to Dubs, and we just kept pushing. It was what it was. And then the next day he went on the live and said all that shit about Norteños when I was like, damn, you were just telling me I got love for the North. Man, I fucked with Norteños in prison and this, and that. Then he's saying that. And then 2 days later, he's apologizing to Gotos and them again. It was crazy.
Sox Life has a good question. As far as that P. Diddy thing, he said, who recorded that shit though?
You ain't lying, brother.
For reals. Sox Life, I have a question for you. Somebody asked me earlier. I honestly can't. I don't have the answer. They asked me a question. They said, what is the biggest barrio in Chiques now? Because I'm 50, historically, going way back, I said I think Colonia has always been the biggest barrio in the entire 805.
Yes, Trev, please.
But I know Southside is huge now. What is your opinion on that? Is it South?
Here's the answer.
Southside.
Here's the answer as well. Colonia. Everybody knows that.
It was a hotel cameras.
Footage from the hotel.
Yeah, that's what I said too. But I know the Southside got big, man. But my gut, I'm always gonna say it's Colonia.
I'll post though, Gun. Yeah, Trev. Do you need to? Okay, let me. So it's $, the real dub S, DUBESS. So $, the real dub S. G-Face is Armenian. Yes, he is.
Yeah.
And, traditionally the Armenian are a tight-knit community. Good gente, man. Papered up. So I wasn't surprised to see him running around with money.
JD Delay put it too.
Oh, hey, thank you so much, man. JD, let me post that right there, and then we can keep it up there.
Yeah, because
Ryder G is wrong. What's up, Ryder? Ryder G.
That net writer.
Salud de pinche Ryder G. Hey, that about to hit a fucking cold lyric the other day.
Hold up. Ryder G just popped up out of nowhere and said, Gia.
He said Gia face. Hey, Natalie Smith, thank you so much, mija. I appreciate you. I need the correct cash app for you, Gunner Dubs. How is your fur, baby? My correct cash app is $$gun730.
Mama.
Dollar sign.
You see her? Look at her. She's ready to ride. Look.
Yeah. Okay, hey, all right. Thank you, JD Delay. I appreciate you, bro. Again, I would love to have another conversation, bro. Me, you, and Dubs. Shall not murder my brother and I moved up north. There's the star of the show. There we go. We got 603 in the building, and there she is, Coco. Orale, Coco.
See my baby? You okay,
hey,
mama?
yeah, her eyes fucking. It's
yeah,
gold,
you see it? So
yeah,
that's the good eye. And then look, so it's halfway sewn shut. Let me put her back down. She needs to sleep.
She's chilling. Anytime, family. Absolutely, JD. Thank you, man. Brown Boy 909. Armenians fought face to face with Russians. Jay Slaughter of the Soul Live West Watson roast would be funny. I would love to do that, man. Lucky 777 says poor baby. Garrett Riddle says I have a pug as well. Lee says, hey Dubs, does LA have a big population of Brazilians? She's still beautiful. Oh, hi, baby girl, says Natalie. Again, there's Dubs. There's Dubs.
Yeah,
cash.
Thank you guys for all the support for Coco.
It was definitely needed, man. You know, hey, I was just like, when it happened, I could only understand how he was feeling because I seen that picture and I was tripping. I was like, damn. You know, I know how fucking crazy the veterinarians are, man. They don't care about people's feelings or
they don't.
Charlighter, what's up with the cartoon, man? I'm trying to get. I actually got at Javier, my homeboy Javier, about it. He's pretty good at cartoons, but I'm trying to make it as.
Thank you, Trevor, for the cash app.
As real as I can make it, man. So it's gonna take time. It's very expensive to do cartooning. Animators are fucking expensive. So I'm starting to do this AI stuff a little bit. So I'm trying to figure it out, man. JD Delay says we love
her hair.
What's up, Gunn? And does much respect.
Hey, thank you, JD.
Dubs, when was the first time you ever encountered a norteño? What was your feelings towards them at the time, bro? Great question.
First time. Let me tell you guys. I told this story. You guys never watched my whole fucking Dubs dyslexia. Hey. So check this out. I told this story a long time ago. So 1992 is when they got a different director of the California Youth Authority, right? Prior to May of 1992, Southern Raza went to every single YA. They were sending us to Preston to get slaughtered, but Southerners had to go there. Northerners were only in like 5 northern: Carl Holton, DeWitt, OH, Preston, and I think one other one, but I know those ones for a fact, right? Well, the new director came in and said, hold up, why do the Northerners stay in Northern California close to home, but the Southerners go everywhere? He said, from now on, everyone goes everywhere. So in May of 1992, they sent the first bus of Northerners. I believe there was 10 of them on the bus. Then the very next week, they sent 8. And let me tell you, Holmes, everybody signed up to go to church just so we could see it. And it was like we saw Bigfoot.
Yeah.
We were like that, eh? Hey, and the Hudas were like, anybody turns around. Hey, yeah. But obviously, the day they got there was a riot. The very next day, there was another riot. Then they separated by tiers. They didn't put them on a dorm over there.
They
but
segregated
that was the first time.
Away.
Yeah.
They were in a 270 design building.
That was the first time I had ever seen them. And I told the story as well. You guys see the 3 dots I have here. I got those in 92 when they said that the Northerners were going to be coming. Even the Hudas, the teachers in the school area were like, look, we know you guys are going to rush these dudes. Please don't use desks, right? Like why didn't give a fuck? Just don't use the motherfucking furniture as a weapon. That's all they cared about.
Yeah, the cops didn't care.
There was a handful of dudes that were, why is full of knuckleheads, but the ones that like really wanted to be idiots, we all put 3 dots on our eyes because we didn't even want the Northerners to even use their voice at us.
Hey, Dubs.
We didn't even
Read-
want him
read-
that. Hey, where you from? We look at my motherfucker. You know where I'm from, huh?
Hey, read that on the screen. It says, Gunner, how did G-Face get at you on Instagram when you say you don't have Instagram, just TikTok?
He used
Well,
to
that was
have
about a
IG.
year ago.
Yeah,
And I used to have Instagram. I used to
Yeah.
have Instagram several different times. I just recently, probably the last few months, stopped Instagram. But I used to have Instagram, and that's how your favorite rapper got at me. People like G-Face, and also people like Swifty Blue, and also people like Chito Ranas, just to name a few. You know, and there's many more that I still fuck with. But I'm just saying, no hate or nothing, brother. But I mean, I've had Facebook.
thank you,
I've had
Trev.
every social media. I just tend to stay away from it because there's a lot of hate on Instagram. Insta is a musty, says JD Delay. I don't do it, bro. I don't do it. I do TikTok, and that's how I kind of, and you know, JD Delay, that's how we had the same, that's how we conversated. Alex Valencia. Let me see. Gunner, I tried with you. I'm done. I sent Feria and you never can answer. I tried to get a hold of you privately, but shout out Dubs. You sent what I asked. You're definitely going to blow up. I'm done. I sent Feria and you never can answer. What do you want me to answer, Alex? I don't know what you're talking about, my brother. I'm busy, bro. I work. I got my children, so I don't have time to just sit there on TikTok all the time. I answer when I can. Gonna have a request. Next time you voice a white guy, can you do a Macho Man voice instead of Hogan? Dude is racist, and we all aren't that way.
Oh yeah, brother, I can definitely do that.
Like Insta is bad. Bozo got at Gunner. No, Bozo's never gotten at me. Period.
Hey, somebody asked me what does it constitute? Wait, right here, Nightmare. Dubs, what constitutes a water being big? How many people are from it? Not the size. But when I'm talking about big, I'm talking about, like, for an example, when they talk about Colonia, there's always been, in my whole lifetime, there's always been like at least, I want to say around 1,200 dudes from that barrio. You know what I mean? Like there's at least 1,000 from that neighborhood at all times. And that's been generations. They've been like that.
There's Trev. He says, Gun, a stand-up dude for reals. We only talk late at night. Trev will tell you, he said it's my birthday. Immediately I called him. There's people I talk to, and sometimes, man, you got to understand when you're a content creator as big as myself and Dubs, and we're not the biggest in the world by far, but I get thousands of messages every day. And I'm not putting a cherry on it. That's the truth. No tapatio. So it's hard for me to get through, and I try to tap in. I've talked to Natalie personally. I've talked to JD Delay personally. There's a lot of people that I talk to. It's just I can't get to everyone, man. And so this Spencer, man, I'm not trying to single you out or do you dirty. It just is what it is. Rondelas, what's up with it, homie? It's been a minute. How you doing, sir? Tony Angel, Robert Ruiz. Gracias. I appreciate you. Says much love and respect from Detroit, the real D313. You vatos are my daily West Coast entertainment. Keep up the feedback content. Support your local Mongols Motorcycle Club. Shout out to the Mongols Motorcycle Club, man. For Mongols forever Mongols, man. I respect them. I'm a supporter of that cause, man.
Oh, Robert.
Look
Okay.
at Natalie. Gunner hardly ever replies to me on TikTok. Don't take it personal. He's a single father working full-time. Also working full-time on YouTube. Gunner is so real 100. But we have had conversations. Natalie is great people, man. So, no feelings involved. Let's just enjoy the show. Ezekiel Rivera says, I have talked to Guns and Primo Pepe. Love your channels, Raza Little content on the YouTube. Yarda, thank you. Lidis, what are your thoughts on Droops from Hoodstocks? I hope he gets well. What do you think, Dub?
I've never really watched Hoodstocks, but a few times. But at the end of the day, I'm not a fan of violence anymore. I don't push violence. Hopefully that vato makes it through. And hopefully he doesn't find himself in the same type of predicament or situation, whatever that was. And prayers to his family and his loved ones, because I know they're going through it more than him. I mean, I'm sure he looks at it as comes with the territory, but the family are the ones that hurt the most.
Dubs, can you say your Cash App, spell it out for the homegirl White Russia, please?
It's TheRealdubess. The real Dub S.
With a dollar sign in front of it.
Yeah, with a dollar sign.
So I'm going to put it right here. I'll put it how it is. The real dub is.
Shaun of the Dead put it already. Just
Okay.
exactly how Shaun of the Dead put it. Let me see.
True Lies, thank you, man. You missed my last super. Did I? The Spencer, homie. I'm fucking. It's going fast. We got almost 600 people in here.
Yeah.
Shaun of the Dead. There it is, man. Appreciate that, Shaun of the Dead. Trev says that the real dub is. Trev also put it up. Damien Zendejas, 10% off the back, knocks him to the back. Natalie has put it up too. Jay Slaughter of the Soul is dry in Washington. What's cracking guns? Bakers is in this bitch, says Vincent.
Shout out to Bakers.
How did the Crips and Bloods react to Northern Cali Blacks? You know, when I was in the Youth Authority in YA, they kind of treated them well. There wasn't very many. I remember there was this one guy named Coffee from Oakland. They kind of treated him off-brand. They used to call him off-brand. But that was in that particular area because
So
we were in LA.
Yeah. Let me just keep it real.
Yeah.
LA looks at everybody else as watered down. It doesn't matter if they're looking at anywhere. They feel they're the motherland when it comes to banging, you know, and that's why, like in YA, a lot of us that weren't from LA had to fight a lot more. You know what I'm saying? Because we had more to prove, like, hey, Holmes, we're with it too. But that's just real. And it doesn't matter if you're talking about the Mexicans or the blacks. They look at everybody else is like, hey, you know, they feel they're the motherland. That's just the way they do it.
Hey, the official Big Joe is in the house, man. Shout out to my brother Big Joe.
Ezekiel, I took her to actually an eye specialist.
Big Joe's in the house. He sends his dubs.
Hey, what's up, Big Joe? How you doing?
Damien Zendejas says, "Where's the Colonia hood at? What city, dubs?" There's a few
Oxnard.
There's
Oxnard. The one we were talking about was in Oxnard. Yeah, Chiques. But then you got Bakersfield has a Colonia, and then probably the one. I don't know who's older between the one in Chiques or the one in Watts, but you have Colonia Watts. Watts has old barrios. A lot of people, I don't know if they're aware of that, but Watts has some really old barrios.
Make sure you guys hit the likes, man. Let's get this out to everybody, man. We're about to shut it down in a little while, but until then,
thank you, Tanya.
OC has a Colonia as well. Hey, Gunner, you who gave you that name, or did you pick your name? No. Now when you're from a Vadio or you don't pick your name, man. I've never seen anybody pick their gang name,
especially Mexicans. They're gonna give you a name that's funny to them. A lot of times,
with the brothers, with the blacks, they pick their name. A lot of them, or their OG homies pick their name for them. You know, that's why you'll see like Chinaman, Big Chinaman, Infant Chinaman, Little Chinaman. You know what I mean? Shit like that. I had a homeboy, Young Dig, Little Dig, Baby Dig. With Mexicans, it's a lot of the times it's based upon your character or based upon your appearance or whatever.
You, Henry.
Yeah. Mine, I got Gunner. It was actually my tier name. Norteños have tier names in prison, TNs, so that we throw the cops off of our real name. And it was given to me by my homeboy Porky from the Vadio. And it's Gunner because our hood throws it up like this. So 2 guns. I've been watching both of you for a long time. Gunner put me on to dubs. I fuck with you both now. Keep it up. And I'm an NC from up north. Much respects to you guys. Man, shout out to the NC's Northern Crips. Bus, thank you. I appreciate you, bro. Bus 2314. Hey, dubs, if a hood is big and as like 1,000 members, do they end up funking with each other?
Colonia doesn't. But I don't know if they really have cliques. Usually it's clique tripping. So like in my neighborhood, when I got busted in 93, when I got busted for my murder in 93, I want to say there was probably minimum like 500 dudes from my neighborhood at the time. And there were times I know one of my homeboys is paralyzed to this day over a dispute over a car with another homie and his dad. Same homeboys, same body, and one's in a wheelchair. Been in a wheelchair since '89 over it. There were times where there was clique tripping, where homies from like from my clique were tripping on a different clique. Another clique was tripping on our clique. We're same neighborhood, but shit does happen.
Yeah, and we didn't necessarily have cliques like that, but we had circles of homeboys that fucked with each other. You know what I mean? Like there was 10 homeboys over here that were always together. So I guess you can call them little cliques. And there was some beefing going on. Ours was mostly over the dope game. Everybody wanted to be that little group, doing their thing. Hey, B says, bless it. The official Big Joe Show says, "Qvul to my little homie Nightmare on here. A big shout out to you, carnal. Man, hey, Nightmare's always on my lives, man. That's a good vato right there, Joe. I know that's your little homie. He's good, homes. Good peoples. Colonia Watts and the V Quarters and the Watts Farmers Blacks are the oldest vaudeville hoods in Watts. Mike Smith says selective politicking. Enjoy it, Natalie. You don't believe it. Adrian says, hey, shout out to the mailman, 2 days sober. I'm going to put the beer down. What's up, my boys? Daniel Lucero's in the house.
Homie, you're about to hit 700 people in here.
Yeah, we almost got 700 in here. Let's get the thou wow. Almost 700 in the building. Let's get it.
It's
Let's
been
get
a long time since I hit anything this high. So
man,
I'm glad to see it happening over here on the big channel for Gunner. And
I appreciate it.
you guys are making it to where we might need to do this once a week minimum.
Yeah, we'll definitely.
We're not going to do like before. We're not going to go back to doing it every night. We're not going to be drinking and going crazy. We're going to really engage with you guys.
Not only that, today was a challenging day as far as YouTube. There's a lot of content out there for today. I mean, I've dropped 4 videos today, and still I'm on hold with the Super Wood video, which I know people are hating. But I mean, there was just so much going on. Click Trip, hey, Frank Ticas, I send mine homes. Click Tripping is common in big barrios.
Thank you, White Russia.
Yeah. There's war with a different neighborhood. They come together like Voltron. Absolutely, man.
Absolutely.
Official Big Joe says, hit that like button, people. So let's get it, man. We're almost at 700. Big Joe, thank you for the shout out, OG. I greatly appreciate it. Stay up, big homie, and keep doing what you do, man. The homeboy Nightmare. Pocos pero locos ese. Brown Boy 909. What's up, man? Mega Power combined. Dubs, love from Illinois. Hell yeah, once a week. Yeah, you know, we're trying to make it happen for you guys. At the same time, we don't want to overwhelm people with the same old thing. Do you understand?
Yeah.
It's when it becomes redundant, people become complacent. And when they do that, people look for reasons to stir up controversy. One thing that me and Dubs will never have between us is controversy. That's what's never going to happen. So if you ever hear that one is using the other or utilizing the other, we don't dwell on that. That's not ever going to happen. Once a month, says Ezekiel. Again, don't be anyone on. Then it turns into the clubhouse. No, we're not going to bring anyone on. Dubs and Gun, you guys need to drop by my pad. No doubt, Joe. I'll get the we'll call. Hey, let me give you a call tomorrow, bro. Let me give you a call tomorrow, Joe. I'll call you tomorrow. I got your number, and we'll talk about it. Ivan, a choice of saludos from Linwood. Super Sureño stories are golden comedy. Thank you so much. Yeah, you never been out there to Joe's house.
I haven't. Hey, let me tell you guys something. Right now, Coco is so fucking mad that she has that fucking cone on. Oh, it's driving her crazy, Holmes. She's so feisty.
It's a trip, huh? Shout out to the Pozole O-side. That's right, man. Why are you laughing? He's laughing at his dog. Hey, he calls me and he's laughing. His dog be biting on his fucking shit, laying on it. Hey, tell him when you're taking a shit where the dog lays.
She climbs inside my pants and gets inside my pants and like in the boxers, and she just chills and looks at me. I'm like, what the fuck?
The cone of shame sucks. It's Shaun of the Dead. Stephen McGrath, what's up from Texas?
I'm glad she's back though. Today she barked, which for her, she likes to talk a lot. So she's not really talking like the way she usually does. But the fact that she barked right now, she's trying to chase her tail with a cone on. Honestly, so the gabapentin is to make it to where she doesn't get too like
edgy.
Not edgy, but too hyper and wind up opening up the stitches. So the way she's acting right now, she might need another shot of some nanas because
hey, she needs a shot of nanas like motherfuckers running around the 2-yard. Hey, look, how's it been with the PTSD?
Andrew G, thank you. Huh?
You feeling better lately? The PTSD, they're saying, man. Hey, Andrew G.
Lately, it still comes and goes, but yeah, it's been good. I just got to keep, remembering the blessings.
Thank you, Andrew. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you so much, man. You guys are just going all out.
Empire David, you already know.
Dubs, they have a new type of come for the dogs, but it isn't uncomfortable at all. A new type of cone for the dog.
Oh, well, she's tiny, so the cone's real small, but she just does not like it.
Look at Jay. He knows what's up. You can tell.
Yes, he does.
He says, "Not the nanas." He's been there. Hey, Taliban Lopez. Gracias, Can I appreciate you highly, man. Tyson's going to take a fall. Mike Tyson all day. When's that fight happening in July? Can know? Where are the Warriors in Santa Barbara? Says Joe Mosley.
The east side and west side.
They're I've seen them with my own eyes.
Put it like that. You know,
Warriors.
Hey, it's funny that people always like Santa Barbara. My dad is in his 70s. My dad's from the east side. So
hey, I'll tell you guys,
our Warriors are old too.
They're definitely Barrios. So it's like in the back area, I guess. I don't know the whole makeup. I just cruise through there. But in the back areas, on the left-hand side, I would say is the west side. On the right-hand side is the east side. And then the tourist thing is like up towards the ocean, the beach part. But downtown, everything back past a certain line, and you can see where it switches. It changes from Barrios to like tourists. But there's a line.
But even now, like the east side and the west side is really nice now compared to how it was like back, in the 80s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. But I mean, it's like that everywhere in California now. They're gentrifying everything, but they're still around. But it's Santa Barbara's a gorgeous city, man. Anybody, if you have, your significant other, whoever he or she is, and you wanna wine them and dine them, take them to Santa Barbara. Oh, you hear?
Hey, thank you, White Russia. They want to know how the docuseries is going. Thank you, White Russia. And Natalie, watch the movie Felon. You'll like it, girl.
You know what? The last 2 days,
thank you, Henry.
There's somebody I was supposed to interview, and I keep getting put off. That individual was like, oh, yeah, we'll do it tomorrow. I heard that again today. So I am working on it, though, guys. I want to try to get at least 10 videos in that series. I want to try. So I am still working on it.
It's a great series, too. It's a great series. Bobby Love, so what y'all think about our raza putting it down in boxing? I love it, man. But it's, hey, Bobby Love, I think like we know, it ain't nothing new. The raza's been putting it down. All people have been putting it down in boxing, man. My favorite fighters are not just Brown. My favorite fighters are the person putting in the most work. I used to love Salvador Sanchez, and I used to love Pernell Whitaker. Pernell Whitaker was a bad brother right there. Fast, too.
Jojo, I did once when I paroled from YA. I met some camaradas. Like I became close to some homies from VLP in YTS. Playboy, if you know who Playboy is. When I paroled, I went up there and I kicked that at his pad for about 3 or 4 days. That's the only time I was really ever out there.
Donald, did she cheek the tarantula and Gunner? Did you end up with the Snickers bar? Bobby loves his facts. Best storytellers in the business. I appreciate you guys, man. And with me, it's more comedic. I do tell a more serious video. I give you one serious video and one comedy.
What's up, Daniel?
That's just my equilibrium. Is it Santa Barbara County or Ventura County? Dubs.
What?
Joe Moses says.
What?
Is it Santa Barbara County or Ventura County? What, Santa Barbara? Santa Barbara County?
Yeah, I don't know what is Santa Barbara.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah, he shot that. Is it Santa Barbara?
Is it Santa Barbara? Oh, Joe.
Wait, is it Santa Barbara versus Ventura County? No.
Oh, versus Ventura County.
Barrios have, so look, so when I was growing up, my neighborhood just didn't like anybody. So we bumped heads with Colonia. We bumped heads with the Avenue, which is Ventura. We bumped heads with Santa Paula. But those people, it was always like downtown when they were coming to SB to get like pick up on Hainas, or also when we were cruising Saviors in Oxnard, or we were cruising Main Street in Ventura. But no, in Santa Barbara, we had our own enemies out there too. It didn't make sense for us to be beefing with Ventura. Is one thing, it's still far, kind of, for banging at least, but trying to bang on Santa Paula and Colonia from Santa Barbara, it was just we had enough enemies around us in Santa Barbara County.
They said Dub said his hand stank so bad he had to ride with his hand.
Mud Hooligan, shout out to you. You remember that story? Her name was Gina.
Guns. Have you?
I just told somebody that story the other day.
They said, have you ever done time with anyone from Orange County? I could tell you, man, personally, Orange County is one of the deepest, treacherous, most dangerous cars in the system and in the youth authority. OC was always represented. Always. No matter where you go, there's Orange County on the yard. Always OC. What do you guys think about Adam 22 dressing up as a hyena? I'm not surprised. Guns, have you? Oh, there was something I read. Oh, right here. Y'all got to do a Willy Wonka Wednesday live.
I wouldn't know how to do it on live.
We would have to. Well, I could remember.
You have to download it and.
Well, no, remember how I'll show you how to do it. We could do it, but let us figure it out. And I know how to do it.
It probably would be funny though.
Oh yeah, we'll roast the fuck out of him. He might report us. Did you tell him what happened with your video, Dubs? The 90,000 video?
The Wes Watson when they demonetized it. Somebody told.
Yeah.
But hold on. Vincent Raya. Is the Avenue a white thing? I met this white dude from the Ave. He was cool as fuck. No, hell nah. The Avenue is an old ass barrio, but there are a lot of whites from there. Ventura is like Santa Barbara. It's mainly all Mexican and white, right?
Yeah.
But no, they had the skins out there. They have skinheads in Ventura, and they have the Avenue.
You know what? Hey,
They have other barrios too, though. They got Saracoy, they got Montalvo.
Make sure you guys tap in right there at the Real Dub S. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and end this. Just I know Dubs has things to do. Check on his dog. I got my daughters are in there tearing up my fucking living room, right? So I appreciate you guys so much, man. We got 413 likes, 617 people, 629. We ended on the live. Again, man, I wanted to say one thing to you guys. We're not trying to glorify prison. We're not trying to glorify drama.
Yes.
We're just giving you our perspective on current news and things that happen. And we're not trying to make light of nothing because life is real, man, and you only have one. So don't take advantage of it, but do what you got to do. Enjoy life. You know,
hey, why didn't we? Hey, just real quick, why didn't we tell JD to jump on?
I fucking should have told JD delay. We will next time.
I just snapped because this is StreamYard. We could have just said, hey, jump on.
I could have put JD on, or I could have sent him the link. It's either way. We'll set it up. We'll talk to him. We'll talk to him. Hey, for those that are big JD fans or know who JD Delay is, he was in here tonight. Ryder G was in here tonight. So many people, man, that have content. I'm going to try to get a live going with JD and me, Dubs, and JD. Natalie Smith says you are warning that it's not the path to take. Absolutely. Again, before you prejudge someone, there's a lot of people prejudging G-Face, Criminal, these guys. Look within yourself and understand, man, if you were in that situation, how would you feel? Again, man, I don't condone snitching or anything, and you get what you sign up for. But before you prejudge, man, understand that when you are quick to put someone's name in your mouth and judge them or say that, you better be prepared for the repercussions if you're wrong. You know.
And real quick, because Joe, you asked this already twice. Thank you, Trev. Joe asked what barrios are north of SB, and no, they're not northern barrios. Of course, if you keep going north. North of SB, you would have Lampoc, you would have Santa Maria, Guadalupe, Oceano, Nipomo. You would have those barrios. That's still some of Santa Barbara County, and then you have north of Santa Barbara. You also have Goleta. That's right next to us. And then you have San Luis Obispo, which would be Nipomo and Oceano. So I don't know if that answers your question.
Eastside player, real quick. We mean as far as having like a clubhouse with just people on there just kicking it fucking with Coke on their nose and drinking and shit like that.
Yeah.
JD,
I still have that. I still have that video when we're all and I saw it and at the time I was telling my lady, hey, look at this fool's nose. Hey, I should show that. And the fucking Gunners like
make it a short.
Look at this short. It is a short. Oh. It is on my channel, I think. I don't know. I have
it down and redrop it.
Hey, look, Gunner's like this, and then Gunner goes, "Oh hell no!" And he's like, "Hey, that dude had the same name as that other. I don't want to say his name. Hey, and he's like, hey, hit this one time." And I started rolling because I was all pedo, and I was like,
"Hey, that was all on a blast."
Oh, that was funny. Whatever happened to that cat?
He was a youngster. He probably got fucking checked. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. He was a good little dude, though. He was solid. He was a youngster. I appreciate it. You know what I liked about him was he was from this era. He was young. He was hyphy, but he was fucking super respectful.
He was cool as fuck.
Super respectful. Because when I told him that, he instead of saying, getting put on blast or acting dumb, he was like, "Hey, bro, I appreciate you for saying that." He didn't deny it because he knew what it was.
Hey, Holmes, but if you remember, like I'm gonna look for the video. I remember it might not be a short. I was afraid to put it up because of the drug thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I know that motherfucker was like this, and it wasn't going nowhere. That thing was soldered on. He
Oh
did
yeah,
that.
that shit was fucking. He was on some
Shit.
creamy shit. Oops, I fucked the last one. Again, man, thank you guys. And again, I just wanted to tell you guys, just don't prejudge people, man. When you do that, you involve yourself in a new type of, I don't want to say game, but a new type of I don't know what word to put to it. Just don't do it. Carlos Lopez, what's up, brother? I'm just getting out of here. Natalie Smith, those are questions I don't ask.
Yeah,
I don't
we
even know if
don't.
they exist.
Hey, I saw that and immediately got into my
I don't
phone.
even know if
I
that
was like,
exists. Hey, anyways, I'm gonna get
I
up
don't
out of here, man. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, everybody, man. All right, Dubs.
all right, you guys.
All right,